Can you hear me? I was sent by Ares to retrieve his essence! By the gods, who was that thief? I hope Ares will know what to do. If Legiron wasn't turned to stone, he'd have that essence already, and probably a medal too. Phoenix, try harder!
It's not your turn, Bear. Do not be sorry. Be better.
I combed the vault, so someone got there first and stole your essence.
Magog! The thief could be anywhere by now. Failure was inevitable. We're done. Finished. Good night.
What'll I tell Aphrodite?
Tell her I'm on my way to be flattened on a chariot track.
Can't even cross the road, can he?
Okay, you got it.
Wait! This is a long shot, but we could track the thief via Amazon. As in my daughters, the Amazons. Uncanny trackers with uncanny tracking devices.
That would do it.
Don't get too excited. They aren't talking to me right now. It's a long story. But I do have an Amazon tracking kit I received as an offering. It's in my fortress, which Typhon has locked me out of. Gods, this is pointless. Like my dad says, I'm just a bird-brained. Unless...
Unless?
a blast of my salpings could open the gate. I didn't want Typhon's tentacles on it, so I hid it.
Your salpings, huh? I'll have to think of something to play.
Who do you think you are, Aphrodite? You can't toot an instrument of war willy-nilly. Besides, that's only half the job. You'll have to open the gate with Typhon's Melody of Tribute.
Oh, really? What's the melody?
Typhon's no normal narcissist. He forced Pan to dedicate a song to him and trained my gate to respond to it alone. Pan toiled on the music in a vault somewhere. That's your best bet to find the melody. Once you've got everything, if you make it out alive, play at the fortress gate to open it.
Hey, where's my tribute melody?
I think it's the burps people get after drinking too much wine.
Yeah. Are these encryptions music? Could be a piece of Typhon's tribute melody. A part of Typhon's tribute melody. That's weirdly catchy. I think Typhon's tribute is complete.
He should have hired Apollo instead. He charges less than Pan anyway.
destruction!
That thing looks straight from the underworld. How the Hades did it end up here?
Weathered the storm of Typhoon's range. For now. The Dracon Ismenius was a child of Ares and the protector of his realm.
Didn't that thing die in Thebes? Yes, I remember, because he used to bring that little monster to dinner parties. And then finally, one year, just like that, no more hissing.
He brought its body to the Golden Isle to mourn his loss.
That doesn't sound like Ares.
There's a lot about him you do not know.
What happened to its teeth?
They were knocked out by Cadmos, a famous beast slayer, and later Jason of the Argonauts. Whenever the Dracon's teeth are planted in the earth, a soldier sprouts from the ground.
Dental warfare!
Typhon corrupted these soldiers and created an evil army of his own.
Strange coin, bearing Charon's mark.
Typhon stole those too? Charon was saving up for a bridge! I just don't understand. Why didn't Ares tell me he'd brought the snake's body here?
You aren't exactly the easiest person to talk to.
Sure, I joke around.
At his expense?
I'm breaking the ice.
You're making the ice. Bury the Dracon's teeth, and perhaps your words will grow to comfort your son. Or even found a city, the way the Spartoi helped Cadmos found Thebes. And there, in the jaws of the once mighty serpent, was Ares' instrument of war.
It's always the last place you look, isn't it?
Okay, got Ares' salpings and Typhon's tribute melody. Time to go open the fortress. Ha!
Get control of yourself, Bear. You are not ready. Go home.
Ares?
Shh. Do you want me captured? There's no proper cover.
But this is your fortress.
I don't rule the roost anymore, though, do I?
You'll be king of the castle as soon as we get your essence back.
How the gods will jump for joy if that even happens. But Aphrodite's married to Hephaestus, the whack job. I mean, I heard he's into finger painting these days. And Zeus hates me.
Not true. I just prefer Athena's war making. Leadership, maturity, Apollo's music. Oh my gods, I've become my father.
Ares, look at yourself. That's the real you. You don't care what people think. You act. You raise entire cities to the ground when you don't get your way. You protect your people and your family at the expense of everyone else. You're an asshole. And you were always one of my favorites.
I question your taste.
Let's get this gate open. You coming with me?
Inside? You're kidding! If the old me did anything right, it was lock down that fortress. It is rigged to perfection.
Okay. I'll find the tracking kit and come back out. Stay safe.
Take your own advice. The place will be crawling with Typhon's minions. Here, another of my blessings, Phoenix. In case you're about to beat the odds again. Good luck. I'm rooting for you.
Never seen this side of Ares. Maybe I misjudged him.
The great and mighty Zeus? Never.
Ares is practically begging for robbers with the spoils of war he hoards in here.
You sure you're just not justifying all the stuff you stole from him?